Here we have pre-calculus problem. Okay, let's go with the information. Consider the function below, that is f of x equals to 4 over x plus 1. Find the difference quotient where x is not equal to 11 and simplify your answer. Okay, now to get the result of this difference quotient, let me plug in the appropriate stuff. So here for f of x, already we know that 4 over x plus 1. So we can plug in this 4 over x plus 1 for the f of x we have over here. Then I'm getting 4 over x positive 1 negative. So to get the stuff that is equal to f of 11, what we have to do is in the given function we have to plug in 11 for x. Then I'm getting 4 over 11 positive 1, so which is equal to 4 over 11 positive 1 is 12. So this 4 goes into 4 one times and 4 goes into 12 three times, so it can be simplified to 1 over 3. So we got the stuff that is equal to f of 11, that is 1 over 3. We can plug in this 1 over 3 for this f of 11 divided by x negative 11. Okay, in my next step, what I have to do is I have to simplify the expression we have in numerator. That is, I have to do subtraction between the two fractions we have over here. Whenever I want to do subtraction or addition between two fractions, I have to get the common denominator. That is the same denominator for both the fractions. If the denominator, both the denominators are numbers, I can get the least common multiple to get the common denominator. But here both the denominators are not numbers, so the first denominator contains a variable x. In this case, what I have to do is I have to do cross multiplication to do subtraction between these two fractions. What is cross multiplication? The first numerator 4 has to be multiplied by the second denominator 3, and the second numerator 1 has to be multiplied by the first denominator x plus 1. Further, we have to multiply the two denominators. Okay, now let me multiply this 4 and 3. Then I'm getting 4 times 3 negative. I have to multiply this 1 and x positive 1. Then I'm getting 1 times x positive 1. So it has to be divided by, so the product of the two denominators, that is 3 times x positive 1 all divided by x negative 11. Okay, now let me continue the next step. So 4 times 3 is 12, and we can distribute this negative 1 to this x and positive 1. Then I'm getting negative x negative 1 over 3 times x positive 1 over x negative 11. Let me continue over here. When I combine this 12 and negative 1, I am getting 11. That is 11 negative x over 3 times x positive 1 all divided by x negative 11. Okay, here in denominator we have x negative 11. So we can take 1 as denominator, so to make this one as a fraction. So here a fraction is divided by another fraction. Whenever we divide two fractions, we have to write the fraction in numerator as it is. That is 11 negative x over 3 times x positive 1. Now I have to change this division as multiplication and take reciprocal of the fraction in denominator. Then I'm getting 1 over x negative 11. Okay, now the two fractions are multiplied. So now what we can do is we can multiply the numerator over here and numerator over here. 11 negative x times 1 is the same, 11 negative x divided by, we can multiply the denominators over here. Then I'm getting 3 times x positive 1 times x negative 11. Okay, in numerator we have 11 negative x. In denominator, one of the factors is x negative 11. So if I factor negative sign out from this expression, I'll be getting x negative 11 in numerator. I can do further simplification. Okay, now let me factor negative sign from this expression. When I factor negative sign from any expression, so the signs of the terms must be changed. Already it's positive 11. Since I factor negative sign out, so the positive 11 will become negative 11, and this negative x will become positive x over 3 times x positive 1 times x negative 11. So equals to negative. Now we can rearrange the terms over here. We can write x at first and negative 11 next divided by 3 times x positive 1 times x negative 11. So x negative 11, x negative 11 will cancel out. So here we get 1, that is 1 times. Okay, now in numerator we have negative 1. In denominator we have 3 times x positive 1. So this is the result of the difference quotient we have over here.